Good evening, Oulton Park. Round 7 of 8, so penultimate round. Got micro sprints, you can see there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races, 10 minutes each. Should be good fun. This is a really little tricky track. Yeah, and I'm not really on good pace at all. My fastest lap will only have gotten me like 3rd or 4th in the previous session, so, and I've only done that 1 out of 10 laps. So, but yeah, it should be a fun night's racing. We've got I think 17 or 18 people. Compressed track because it's only 10-minute races each time when we reset the grid, so it's going to be extremely tight. So yeah, it's the 7th round as well. We've had 6 very interesting rounds, different formats. This format see us do a micro sprints, where some of the previous ones was enduros, and try and mix it up every time. And then they award points for every, I think, first 20. So tonight everybody will get points. I think the quali is going to be really important because you'll start every race from that quali position. So one quali sets the grid for all 5 races. So hopefully we can be somewhere where there's points paying and stay on track. Going around that little corner, that hairpin, I've crashed into that barrier probably 30 times, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get past there. But it should be interesting nonetheless. Tried a couple of different setups and I really haven't been able to get much joy. Somehow I seem to be enjoying brake pads too with the Audi. The brake modulation I just feel is a little bit better. I'm not sure if it's faster necessarily, but I like how it drives. So yeah, see if we can do maybe 2 or 3 laps. Practice is just finished. I was going to see if we could do a I'll just wait. The actual practice session starts now, 15 minutes. The other thing is the weather could be mixed up. So at the moment it's been dry, but there's a very good chance it might be raining. So yeah, and I don't. I've got a wet setup, which is okay. At least I can stay on track with it, but whether it's fast, I don't know. Time will tell. As you can see, raining, and it will take 30 minutes to get, call it dry. So it's gonna be wet all the way. 18 degrees, so I'll just go out like that. Let's just do 20. I'll keep it on brake pads too. Let's give it a whirl. This is going to be very interesting. I was on the practice server the other night and didn't go particularly well. Switch some wipers on here. This track is difficult as it is. Throw in the wet weather and it's almost impossible. And it being a micro sprint. Somebody's already hit that barrier over there. Not surprised. I'll probably be in there as well. So I'll just do some tire pressure checks with this run to make sure they'll be roughly in the window of what we'll need them to be. Just between 29.5 and 30.5 on the wet tyres. Track should dry out as the session goes on. It's only 15 minutes though. Oh, my screen just went black. I'm glad it did it. Oh, I probably screwed up Billy. Sorry, my screen went dark. It does that randomly. I've updated firmware, I've tried everything, I can't get it fixed. But once it's done it once, it typically doesn't happen again in that session. So let's hope. But sorry Billy, if that made you run into the wall, then mate, it's not on purpose. Just struggling for traction. I'm running in fuel map 5 as well, which I don't know if that's good or bad. There goes Whipper, mowing some lawn into the barrier.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
It's gonna be tough. So it'll be good to score any points, and it's going to be all mixed up all the time. It should be really fun. Tire temps looks a little bit low. I'll do another 2 laps before I make a judgment on that, but it looks like we'll need more. Higher pressures.
Flag in sector 2.
Just gonna move my brake bias a little bit.
Brother mate, this is me across the bus. Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car ahead.
Caught us all out then. It's difficult just to even get a clean lap in with so much going on. And this track, I'm glad it's micro sprints because it's relentless. Absolutely just corner after corner, bump everywhere. It's a very bumpy track. Okay, we've got about half a second in here by the looks of things.
Flag in sector 2. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Say in motorsport the rain is the great equalizer. I suppose that's true, but it's very, very different, just being so slippery. Gotta have a real good feel and sometimes take different lines and different gears to not overspin the car. I feel like I might need to change the fuel map I'm in. I don't know if that's the fastest way around here. Well, going off track is definitely not the fastest. Anyway, it will be good to see roughly how the time compares. Even though that's invalidated because it probably cost me time as opposed to gaining me any time.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
So 42.3 looks like roughly what .42.2, so let's see
There's a slow car ahead.
what the other people are doing. So I need 2 seconds, which means I'm another second off the pace already, even if I do get this 1 second back. A real old battle.
Car on the left. There's some light damage on the left of the car.
Mate, seriously. You're off the track, man.
Yellow flag in sector
Can't rejoin like that.
light damage in the rear.
Alright, get it out of the way and practice, boys. I suppose. Bit strange. Don't know what happened there. Looks like Craig a bit hot on the brakes. Okay. Much time's left? It's try and get in some empty space here on the track. I think the speed differential just caught Craig out there, but yeah, well, Bozza came off the track there, just, yeah, not sure if he, what he was thinking there, to be honest. Maybe he didn't know I was there, not sure. It's all good. Now the tire temps are a bit lower again. Track's definitely improving for grip. Getting quicker. Got 20 people on the server, which is fantastic turnout.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Might bring the traction control and the ABS down. 1 click each. Track's not as wet as it was. See if we can find some extra pace. And I'm tempted to even go to field map 1. How quick do you go around that corner is the big question, I think. How daring are you going to be if it's a wet qualifying? So luckily it's only 10-minute races, because you can see, because the track's drying so quickly, the tyres are going over pressure quite quickly here.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Following Marky, it looks like he's driving really well around here. Not gaining any time on him.
Well done, mate. That's all nice.
Pushing too hard then. See if we'll have time for one more lap after this, hopefully. Probably won't get another lap in.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Let's try anyway. So I'm just haven't had a lot of wet running in a practice server. Every time I've been on, it's been dry. So it'll be good to get a bit of a feel for the car. 10, 9, yep, we'll make another lap. Awesome. Trying to avoid the curbs, and I've now moved the fuel map to 1 to see if it makes a difference, because I think as soon as there's dry line like there is now, it probably makes sense to go fuel map 1. Bad exit there.
Got some light.
2.5 off the pace. I lie, 1.7. Bailey just got quicker still. Alright, so I reckon Bailey, Mr. Alien, should take the victory tonight quite easily. If it's going to be wet. That's a rockstar time.
Green light, green light.
Qualifying's
Go, go, go.
dry. Track's green because it rained. Up to 20, so it's the split quali again. Silver Boy's out first. So should be... Why is no one going out on track yet? Oh, there we go. Alright, Dave's out. I reckon Mark Ledwidge for the pole. I'll put my money on him. I think he's also leading the Silver Championship, having a really good season. The Silver qualifying this whole season has been so tight. Look at all those cars going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 12 already out on circuit. Which means there's only 7 of the pro drivers, which is less than normal. I don't know where all the other boys are. Don't know if they've lost interest or championship. Maybe. I know Alberto's still on holiday. Wow. 19 cars around here is going to be very compressed. Should be really good fun. Let's sit with Mark and his... Shermie is there as well. So we've got 8. That's alright. It's got 8. It's probably my favourite car, this McLaren. Yep, so I reckon it's between Dask and Mark Lewich for the silver pole. Track being green, I reckon we'll be looking at 35s, 35 and a half is my bet, unless the track goes fast. Made that corner very nicely. Bit deep on that corner there. So some cars just take these bumps and these curbs so easy. Like I look at how that Audi is just so hard. After this season I will definitely change cars, because whilst I've enjoyed driving with it, it's too hard. Suspension. Doesn't like the curbs, doesn't like bumps. So first times on the board. 37.8. Ooh, Bozza off track, just came on there, cost Mark probably a bit of time. Dask got a 36.6. I reckon it has to be in the 35s for pole. Let's see where this lands Mark. Also 36.6 or 36.7. But I think he was held up a little bit there. Dave currently 4th. And I wonder if Dask had a invalidated lap as well, because oh no, he's at the top. What am I talking? Yep, so Mark's got good track position here, just a lot of space. Yeah, so these quali laps will be crucial to. Hey Jimbo, have fun, mate. Good luck tonight. I see Bailey is off the planet quick tonight, so no chance for me if it's wet or dry, to be honest. I'm probably half a second to a second off the pace anyway, so no improvement then. Mark Dask still ahead, but they've got into the 35s, so 35.8. Yeah, I thought it should be in there. Oh, great lap there from Quasi for third at the moment. I love the silver battles. It's been really good all season and very, very tight most of the time. Still only 20 degrees, still green. I'm expecting the temp will stay the same. Ooh, there's been something happen up front. Someone rejoining here. Hopefully they won't hold him up. Hopefully they won't hold him up. Oh, he missed the apex then. I think it's distracted him a bit. So yeah, maybe the track might go fast when we go out. I need all the help I can get, which will help us hopefully to get a lap in ahead of the Silver Boys, who looks rapid. Yep, no improvement that lap. 35.8 on a green track, that's good times. I don't think I can even do those times, to be honest. Where's Dave and the Audi? Yeah, Dave is already 1.5 seconds off silver quali lap. I've just really struggled with the Audi on these bumpy tracks. Porsche I think should be a good option here as well. I reckon Bailey and Jim will keep each other company today, out front. Craig looked rapid in the BMW as well, which is quick everywhere. Except on Paul Ricard. So let's see. How much time's left? 1.5 minutes, so he might not get another lap in. They can start the next one though, which is good. Ooh, 35.5 by Dask. That I reckon is gonna beat me if the track stays green. Very, very fast lap time. Well done, mate. That's awesome. And he's rolling out of it as well, so he's done. Looks like he's got it with that. So we got a minute to go here. A few more people to start more laps, I reckon. So 20 degrees. So just drop the temps here. Just make sure the tires are green. Yep, that looks about right. 20 liters should be good. Well done, Dask. I think that was probably pole.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I'm not sure it would have been beaten, but if it was, that's very quick times to try and beat there. And it's so important to get a great quali position. Obviously being 5.
Slow car ahead.
Jope already met the barrier. I've gone out early with a hope that I can do a few laps. So I'll need every single lap I can get. And we're probably at okay space here, sitting behind Bailey. So he's going to be catching the guys ahead of him.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I reckon that should be space. We will definitely not catch this bloke ahead of us.
Like ahead. Be careful.
Kept that on the track somehow. So Mr. Cloquet also looked very rapid in practice earlier. I think my goal would be to try and start just as high up as possible ahead of most of the carnage. Because with some of these chicanes with 20 cars, it's going to be rough, I reckon. Looks like Cloquet behind me has already made up time on me, so he's got a very good lap time coming.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
I reckon the track's still green. I never thought that would upset me, but it did. I hit that tire roll or whatever it's called. I'll take that was actually not a bad lap. If I didn't hit that thing, probably would have been a little bit quicker still.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Much better, much better. Lost some time there, about 2/10, but I know I'll gain some here. Funny to see where that thing ended up. Oh, I forgot my gear shift there. Bad mistake, bad mistake. Ugh, making so many mistakes.
Well done, mate. That was all the best. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
This is it, final lap. Oh, looking good.
Yellow flag in sector.
Oh, I'm on for a 34.8 here. No! I lost 3/10 in the last corner then.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
And I don't know why I rolled out. I could do another lap. Anyway, still half a second off Jim. There was probably 2 or 3/10s only in that final corner. I'll go and have a look. Even then, I I might have made third. Joper on a great second there with the Beamer. That's it. Jim, Joper, Bailey, Leo, Craig, Cloakade. Whew. I'll take that. I'm happy to start fourth. I did not expect to be up there, to be honest. I mean, Jim doing 34 sixes. Yeah, I was probably over eager on that last corner. Alright, 5 races. They're all 10 minutes each. So this should be very entertaining. Hopefully it will be clean racing. First one is dry. So, and 20. So I'll drop tire temps. I'll start on that. Just make sure, in case I've got to change tires, which hopefully I don't need to do. 20 liters should be okay. Just put 21 in to be safe. And I think that's that. So the good news is, in between these sessions, so this is Saturday, then there's 3 sessions on Sunday. There's a good chance we might still get rain later on. So pit strategy 2, fuel to add 1, no change tires. There we go. Boom. Alright.
Stay in double file.
So Jim and Joper on front. It's short formation laps. I can take out some fuel next time. I probably should have read better and listen better to the instructions pre-race, the driver briefing. Have a good race, boys.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nice one, Bailey. Joper got in front of Jim. It's good to see. Jim's gone off.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Second hit, mate. Come on. It's not GT Sport. Can't bump draft. Can't push me out of the way. I'm sure it's not on purpose though. I've got so much oversteer. That's ridiculous. I almost lost that. So we've got one mandatory stop.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go, 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 go.
And that probably would have fixed damage as well, which I should have switched off, which I didn't, but that's okay. Tyres didn't lose too much pressure going through the pits. Yeah, I think I got so much wheel spin there in the beginning because of just the tyres being under pressured. And yeah, sorry Clockade if I'm in your way there, mate, but I was struggling to get the traction on the down. He's obviously fast and eager to get by, which I understand. So we're going to have a few problems of our own here, catching some traffic. And even though they haven't pitted, it's for position at the moment on track, so I'll just say thank goodness he's decided to go into the pits.
Car is exiting the pits, watch out.
Oh, that's tight. So I lost position to Craig then. I think it's maybe because of the damage
Be careful there. Slow
that
car
they
ahead.
repaired in my pit stop. I can't live with BMWs on this track. So Joper's in a solid position here for some points. You would think, looking at their color scheme, that these guys are teammates, but they're not. So I reckon Clockade will be with us, if not ahead of me, after his pit stop. Not sure, he's not in yet.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.
We all ran wide there. I've got to try and keep my pace up here, because I will lose out to Clockade as well if I'm not careful. See how they went over that corner? Exactly the same way I did, except as soon as I did, my car was all over the place. Where's that BMW, like the Bentley, just glides over it. Okay, 2 really scrappy laps there, just not what I needed.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Great positions made up there by Dask in the other Beamer. Wow. I was expecting to see Clockade there, and it was the leader of Silver. Very impressive. car's feeling not at home. That's what I will say. Joper's running a really steady race, which is great.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Jim is so quick, he's already up to 7th. And he's had a major accident here on the first lap. So Bailey still to pit. Cloquet still to pit. Are the ones at the front, I think. Oh, Cloquet's pitted. He's jumped all of us. Yeah, he's got good pace. That's him in the distance there. So it's only Bailey left. And he should come out at first place, you would think.
Give it a final push.
Now I'm wondering if we should have some wet races because I'm so far off the pace in the dry.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Battle Royale up front here. Those boys looked like they were going side by side then. And I almost went off the track. Those BMWs got really good pace around here, and honestly, Cloquet has got amazing speed for the second half of this season. Driving that Ferrari very well. Honestly, that is probably as good as I'll get tonight in terms of positions, based on regular pace in the drive.
Alright, check it, fine. Good job.
Well done, Bailey.
Good. I'll bring the car back.
That was actually very enjoyable, very tough, very tough race. .34 sixes, 34.5. Jim. .35.5s. I don't know, time doesn't look too bad, I suppose. Definitely don't have the pace of the boys up front. That was a great podium by Cloquet. Nice one. So where did Jim? Jim ended up 7th after his major accident. That's amazing. That was fun, and here we go again. Second race. Still dry. Track's gone 17. So I'm going to do this each time. Load it. Move it up by 1. And then make sure I pick new tires. Likewise in here. One up each, 1 liter to add. I probably wanted to make more changes. The car's just not feeling well, but I don't have time to really do that now. Short formation lap, 20 liters. I didn't actually check how much fuel I had left. I should have. I'll do that next time. So starting 4th, finishing 5th. Wasn't great, but probably as good as it's gonna get, to be honest.
Going double file.
But let's see. Got some really fast people behind us here.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Jim holding it together that time. Not a great line there. Already see the gap forming between me and the guys in the front. So I reckon everybody behind me, if they can't get past, will probably peel into the pits. I'm going to avoid doing that this time round. Get the tires warm, see if I can push on, do some good laps. So I'm not going to catch them in front of me. Damage limitation to the back. Where's Cloakade going? Oh. I thought I messed that up. I don't know what happened to him back then. Bailey taking to the escape road. Wow, it's all happening, man. Gotta admit, it's a lot of fun. It's micro sprints. I just don't have the pace to compete right at the front end.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Joper having a good night,
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
sitting on Jim's tail there. Keeping really good company there with Bailey, Jim.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Well done, mate. First one best.
See if I can have a more
Halfway mark. Still on
calculated pit stop in this race. Make sure I don't repair damage if there is any. Don't waste time on that. Looks like Jim and Bailey went into the pits. If my right front hits that little curve, it just spins me around. So yeah, we've got a busy end of the season coming up. We've got these final race of Brands Hatch. And then we've got a 2.5 hour race at Spa. And then a charity race at Kyalami. Let's go into the pits. I reckon that was a bit better than before.
Mandatory stop. It's not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
No idea where this is going to feed us out. Ooh, close to Bailey. Didn't expect that. So it looks like Joper is the effective leader at this stage. And by quite some margin.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Too early to tell, but we're probably in a net 4th position here. Although Craig, don't know where he's going to be. And also Cloquet. I just can't get more out of this Audi. Also not my favorite track, and I'm not good at it. And in the Audi it's just too bumpy for my liking. Very close battle up ahead here. Bailius caught on to Jim. Jopa was 5.7 ahead of us the previous lap. So I wonder if he's made a mistake. He's only 4.9. And I didn't have a flash lap. You can visibly see these guys have caught on to Jopa as well. Oh, I'd love him to win, man. Hopefully he can hold on to this one. That will be awesome. Going to be one more lap.
There's a slow car ahead. Right, man, leader is on the final lap. Give it away.
Yeah, one more lap.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Fuel is just about right. So the 20 liters. So I wonder if we're going to get a wet race at some point. .8, so there's only 1.4, 1.3 seconds between Jopa. Oh yeah, Jim has caught him. Hopefully the moment's not too big, man. Last lap. Hold it, keep it together. That'll be a great one. Don't know where Whipper is. Well done, Jobs. Amazing, mate. And I did what I did in quali again. Get too excited with a loud pedal. Awesome stuff, mate. Well done, Jopa. Bringing it home in first position. Good job, mate. That was intense. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, apologies to Cloquet. I went wide, and I think he probably followed me. I had a bad line in that one, and then he went onto the grass. And I think he tried to floor it on the grass, and he spun off, so that wrecked his race. He's got much more quicker speed than I have around here. So yeah, he's probably burning to get past me. But yeah, great one, great victory there for Jopa, man. Really stoked about that. I like that, man. He deserves it. He's such a good bloke, and he's really improved so much lately. And track's gone optimum there, which was interesting. We'll probably see Jim's times there. Look at that, 34 flat. He's got serious pace around here. Not raining, it's green, and it's 18 degrees. That's a shame. I was hoping for some rain. So that should be good. I'll hop on to 22 there. 22, 20, that's good. Oh my goodness, this is so intense actually. Quick little sprints. You call them micro sprints. Normally a sprint race is 30 minutes or an hour. So track's green, so it's potentially going to be a bit slippery. Pit strategy 2. Good to go. Alright. Jim's done well to do second there. But Josh clipped him in the pits. I wonder if he had a issue with his pit stop.
Stay double file.
Because I reckon Jim's got a lot more pace.
Green line, give it all you can. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Such good racing. Sorry mate for the little left tap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was brave, Craig. We kept it clean. Good driving. Just so much slower, man. Just a sitting duck. I've kind of out-qualified myself based on where these guys' pace are at. And you can see how big that BMW gets in the mirrors, in the braking zone. You can just hit the brakes so much later. And he's got so much more downforce to go around corners like that. Jim's gone for the early pit dive, so is Glocade. I reckon that's clever. They're both very quick, getting them out of the melee. Just do not have the pace. probably frustrate Craig behind me as well. He's also looking very, very quick. It's probably best for him as well if he goes in for the overcut, try and go in first, or undercut, I should say. He's just so deep on the brakes, man. Always just worried that they'll collect us, you know, braking zone, but he's doing well to manage that. The speed differential is so bad. Difficult to judge.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
See if we can make a clean pair of hills here. Do some good laps. Let's focus. That section there, Craig and the BMWs are just so quick, making up so much time. I'm in like 3 or 4 corners. I reckon I've got to try and protect this position from Craig. He's probably going to want to come into the pits, and I should probably try and do the same. Oh, I'm going to lose some spots there, I reckon. They're just a lot quicker than me. It's good fun.
Come on, let's go.
Alright. 4 seconds behind Bailey. So I lost a lot of the ground there. I reckon they're going to be challenging Josh for first position here again. It's going to be very tight when Joper goes in for his pit stop. But I've got to try and protect from Craig now, which I... Where's Cloquet? I expected him to pass me as well. So I'm probably very vulnerable here to Craig once he does his pit stop. It's going to be very tight. Although, if he had a very good inlet, if it's just me. I was running 4th, 5th roughly. No, it looks like it's just me. It makes me sick, man. Are you okay? No, I'm not. Not really. Always getting gigged. There's a 4th or 5th position gone. It was in a good little battle there. Sucks ass, man. I've made my pit stop, at least I'll be 18th, I suppose. I'll probably just make it out of the pits by the time just before the end of the race. What's happening at the front? Craig hasn't stopped. Joper just made it ahead of Jim and Bailey. Oh, they're having a great battle. Just go check out, all three of those guys are streaming, so it will be really good to sit and watch their streams. Craig's in for his stop. It would have been close between me and him for 4th and 5th position, so yeah. Another league race, another disconnect. It's just so frustrating. I'm just so over it. Ashley's gone to the pits, I don't know what's happened with him. Battle Royale at the front. It's probably their last lap as well. Alright, well, I'll be 20th. That's better than nothing, I suppose.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Jim's just gone first. Jim's past Joper. Oh, that must be so close between Joper and Bailey as well now. Bailey has got past Joper as well. That's so bad. Bad luck, Joper, man.
We've been given a stop and go penalty.
So that's what happens if you go past there, through there. Alright, don't do that. It's better than a disqualification, so... Just finishing the laps for whatever it's worth, just
Alright, race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
don't know where that's going to put me for the next race start, hopefully not at the back. It is what it is, man. Great victory there by Jim and Bailey, both got past Joper. I hate being disconnected so much that I want to stop racing on PlayStation. It is just killing me. And I'm at the back of the field. That's not fair, man. So it's gonna be a big battle, but it should be fun. Still no rain to be seen. So 19. So let's go up one. Should be good. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do I should probably go to the pits, or to the grid. Spoils the fun, man. This is going to be fun, but
Going double file.
yeah, championship points. I suppose this championship is long gone after the two big disconnects, but you know. That start looks weird, I don't know what's going on there.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Got some light damage on the front.
Tried my best to avoid the first one, I didn't see the second one.
Slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oof, didn't see my pit box then. Cost me more time.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
No idea what's happening at the front of the race. I have to go check the streams afterwards. Too early on the power there. So I'm going to be behind Dave here as well. I thought I'll just do a quick shout out. apologies mate for my previous stream, and I got a bit hot-headed after yeah, I felt contact there was avoidable, but anyway, nonetheless, now I'm done, and I apologized if I upset you or anyone. Well held there, sniper. Not the easiest track to fight through the pack, to say the least.
Car on the right.
I think it was being a gentleman then.
Clear on
Thanks,
the right.
mate. If that's what you did, thanks. That was not necessary. We're fighting for position, mate.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
See if we can catch Mr. Holly here. Looks like he's found speed as the night's gone on.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. There's a car exiting pit lane.
Well done, Billy. He's jumped me there with that pit stop. Great job, mate.
Car on the left.
Gonna be brave here. Oh, you're kind, mate. You legitimately actually jumped me in that pit stop, mate. So great job by you. Two Audis on track again. Last time we were this close, there was contact. See if we can keep things clean this time. It's one of those tracks where it's almost impossible to overtake those. So, and Dave's Audi is at least 5 centimeters wider. So let's see if we can salvage something here. Just lost audio there for a second. I don't know what Whipper is doing back here. I lost.
Well done, mate. Personal best. The car is exiting the pits. Watch out. Car on the left.
Dave, seriously, man, that. Right, I'm saving the replay. I just think you're a little bit aggressive, mate, on the road. It's the second week in a row, and there was a car right next to you. You made a mistake. Ashley has gone
Be careful.
way too deep there.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1.
Cars peeling out of the pits. Could have not hit him then, even if I tried. Come on, Dave, let's go, man. Both losing time here. So yeah, I don't know why it doesn't reset my quali to be back where I should have started after the reset, but anyway, starting from the back, I think it was 20th, 17th, 10th is probably not too bad. But I'm not entirely happy with Dave's driving. But I will go check the replay before I say anything, and yeah. It's only a small incident anyway, it doesn't really matter in the bigger scheme of things. The disconnect is probably the worst thing. Lost a 5th position and my 4th qualifying spot, so TJ, they just made a quick mistake. It's creating the incentive for Dave to push.
Anita has finished the race.
Looks like Joper won that one. He's so slow out of the corners, man. I almost hit him then as well.
Good job, you did the best you could. Take it easy indeed, lab.
Not happy. Well done, Jopes. Ahead of Bailey and Jim. Well deserved, mate. Picking up good points. We've got one race left. Hopefully there'll be some rain. Really happy for Jobs, man. That's his 2nd victory for the evening. Can't remember, there's been 4 races. I don't know who won the other 2 from memory. Feels like a lifetime ago. So I'm going to start at the back again, which is fun. Yep, so it's 19 or 20 cars, so I made up 10 spots. To be fair, Billy was really good to me then. It's not raining, it's optimum, and it's 17 degrees. Should get cooler. So I'm gonna load. Could go higher, but I'll go higher by 2. So let's see where we can end up this time. It looks like a few people dropped out of the server. There's only 17 left now. Grid was very mixed up previous race. Didn't know where to start.
Stay double file.
It is a cool little racetrack, but it's difficult for sure.
Green light. Give it all you can. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Carnage up ahead.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was a bit of a missile. It ruined another race of mine. I saw him coming last minute though, but he still got me. Still cost me a lot of space then on track. Nobody said it won't be eventful. Starting from the back always delivers. Some sort of fun at least. It's not where I want to be battling though.
fastest lap. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I don't think I made contact there with Quasi. Saw him going off the road there. I don't believe we made contact.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. We are halfway through, not over yet. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Wow, that car's got so much downforce, he just sat through the corner. Poof. Amazing. Bit of aero wash. Whew, almost lost the car then. Glad I didn't. I'm tempted to go another lap, but I'll do whatever Billy doesn't do. See if I can maximize my time out on track.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out. Car on the right, clear on the right.
I think I've only ever done a 34.7, and I'm currently on track for a 34.3. And I won't be able to complete it because I've got to go to the pits. It's found space or some sort of base towards the end. But when you start at the back, through no fault of your own, it's just impossible. It was good fun though. I wish it would have rained. Where's this car in my box? Can't see the bloody. It's so difficult. Jumped Dave through that little pit stop.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, it sounded rough. Don't know who that was. Share me. It's an interesting line, TJ.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Leaders on final lap. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
That looked like Bailey out in the weeds.
Slow car ahead.
And Cloakade.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
Just such a difficult track. Saw him hit the curb. I thought he was going to go a lot wider, but that Bentley just rides over it. So I gave space for no reason. Teacher holding on here for a great 6th position. Jim ended up 5th, which is weird. From the back to 7th, I'll take it.
Alright, check it flag. Good
Joe
job.
also ended 5th
I'll bring
there,
the car back.
so I'm not sure what happened. Craig with a victory there.
We've got some light damage on the front of the.
So there we go, micro sprints with a disconnect. That was fun. Solid racing though. There's only one small little incident. For this type of track it's actually pretty good. So yeah, really enjoyed that. But I reckon after tonight's results, by the way, shout out to Dask for his silver victory there. I reckon yeah, Jim's got the championship wrapped up. We go to Brands Hatch next. And I reckon, yeah, he's gonna stretch his legs. He had better pace than me here anyway, but yeah, my disconnect here won't make a big difference. Not as big as it was in Imola, where I was actually on track for a 1st position and I got disconnected. So that was a lot worse, and it was an enduro. So that was like 900 points. Whereas the other ones has not been that bad. So still no rain. But let's have a quick look at the results then. So race 1, Bailey, Cloakade, Joper, Craig, That's the one where Jim went off. Joper, Jim, Bailey. Here I'm probably... This is the one I got disconnected from. So I would have been 4th or 5th there. And then the last 2 races. This was won by Joper ahead of Bailey. Craig Joper. Anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in a week's time for the final round. And then we've got the 2.5 hour race coming up, as well as our charity event at Kailami. So that should be good. That's in August. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll catch you guys soon. See ya.